Ever wonder why the Luxe skin is just kinda basic? I think I have the answer to that now. I know a lot of people were disappointed that she only had color changes for her clothes and her tattoos, and not something better like the previous tier 100 skins did. But she has something alright, and it's far more sinister than we ever could have imagined. And I'll never forget what I saw, so sit back and listen. I just hope this doesn't happen to you. I was playing solos. There were 9 people left, and the new circle was one of the final ones that was moving. It was a campy type kind of match. Everyone had forts, and everyone was just waiting for their opponent's next move. The circle began to move, and the storm was coming in, forcing the 9 of us to finally fight. There was a Luxe skin in the middle of the map, running. She was taking fire from 3 different people, and I thought she was done for. She was building, but was burning through materials like crazy when the final wall broke. I could see she was drinking something. It looked like a normal half potion, but was red. When she finished drinking it, her hair grew longer, and it had blades attached to it. She grew razor-sharp claws and teeth that looked like she could tear a limb off. In a flash, she was gone. She appeared next to one of the players that was shooting at her. She takes her claws and she spins. At the end of the spin, when she gained momentum, she clawed his chest up. His clothes were torn and the character was bleeding from his chest. She takes one of her hands and she jabs it into his chest. She pulled his heart out. I saw it. It now said 8 people were left. She charges at the second one shooting at her and bites his neck. He falls to the ground, bleeding out. I watched as he died, and it said 7 people. She rushed the final one that was shooting at her, and she spun, making her hair that had blades on it carve him up, like he was just a piece of meat. The character was a default skin, but you couldn't even tell anymore because that's how badly he was torn up. It was all so graphic, I didn't even know Fortnite had blood effects. There were 6 people left, counting her and myself. I was so terrified at what I saw and didn't wish to go to that small of a circle, but I wanted to win. As I approached the circle, I see all the other people had made it in there. They must have saw what was happening to the other players because they were teaming up and shooting at her. It didn't matter though, she cut them all down. They all tried to run in different directions, but she had super speed and caught up to all of them. They all died with their backs turned to her and their hearts out of their chests. Blood was everywhere and it was soaking the green grass into a nice blood red. It was a 1v1, myself and her. I wanted to leave the game, I really wanted to after everything I saw, but something was calling me to her, something was luring me to her. She looks at me and her tattoo begins to glow. She jumps and lands right in front of me. I see her eyes, they're hypnotizing. She takes her hand and she launches it at my neck. It then showed my character's head flying in midair. When the head hit the ground, it was over. If you see a Luxe skin and she's drinking something you've never seen in the game before, she's about to go on a rampage. Leave the game. I wish I did.